We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, 6'2" tall, with a reach of 75 inches.
He'll be going up against this man, Frank Bruno, 6'3", 225 pounds.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Antonio Tarver, a multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
True Brit, Frank Bruno, a fan favorite for sure. Here he comes, fighting out of London, United Kingdom.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good job defending the jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he scores with the counter. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switched off completely. Let's get out there, get your butt. Set him up and then take him out. But he's ready to go. He's breathe when you're stepping around. Done all your work all through this round, or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll...
Everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
few body shots in there, varied up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just blocks and your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than...
Here we go for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
Todd, out of the fighter had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, just really befuddles your opponent, because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles the fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working.
Back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight, and now
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
pace to win the round back. Take away that confidence
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Don't worry about it. So let's go out there and let's reset. Forget
Him
about
up and you take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That counter shot lands. Threw the hook, didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which fighter will say no mas? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Jab slightly off target. Tarver's been rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Breathe. Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep it.
Yeah, you gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in
Focus. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
I'm in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
Don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round, kid.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off.
Here we go to the fourth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You've been coasting this fight.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little.
Be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots.
Good. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
At the end of all of that, do what you got to do. Do what?
Get your mind back on the job.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
He's ready to go.
He's gone. You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Tarver's been rocked.
disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. And Tarver crumbles to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. The bravery being shown here is, did you see that? It looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Final 10 seconds. Whoa, wait a minute. Bruno covering up. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking in for one shot at back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just get, you're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've been coached what you do. Good work. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a...
And the true brick goes down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Are you all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
There's a counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there, vary up a little bit so he can't figure it out. Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in already.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
Just box, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give me any.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking...
Do not worry about it, kid.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Think about your defense on the end of all...
Breathe when you're stepping around. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter punch caught him clean. Someone tell these 2 that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Missing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
In this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be...
We can't figure it out. Good work. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up, and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's got...
Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on...
Coast through this round, or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure
him back. We go again.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not...
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His jab just got blocked. A perfect counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You were thinking, you were smart.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
You still jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of us.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Come on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Just keep him on the end.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Hey, let's go out. Now just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me.
Let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. I'm smart.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Looking for that one shot.
And they start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence. Stop.
And there's the bell for round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Jab's working nicely. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused.
Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Mark, you weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget
Back together. Now listen, kid. I need you to go back out there. I need you
that and do what you gotta do. Good work. Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. There's 1, 2 straight.
Hey, it's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid.
Fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
The round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Jabbing you. Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back at that jab.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get...
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it.
There's the bell to start round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The straight right just misses. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm not sure about the judges on this one. A split decision win.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this, Joe? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.